you want me to have a heart attack?
No, Lynda, I'm sorry, Lynda. It's almost 2:30. I thought you'd want to be ready.
Don't you think I know what time it is? You're late. I wanted to be powdered at 1. The way you cake on my makeup, it takes an hour and a half to settle on my face. I would do better to see him in natural.
All right, Lynda. If that's what you prefer, I understand.
That being said, I would probably look a fright sitting here barefaced with you towering over me like some sort of whorish painting. I don't know, maybe a Rembrandt.
Lynda, that's it. You are in a truly awful way. I am not just going to stand here and do your bidding while you berate me at every turn.
Wow, stand here. It's always a power trip.
You fell in Costco! How long are you going to milk this excuse?
Oh, wow!
Stop it! You always do this!
Milking it!
Oh, what animal are you
I'm
even
milking
milking?
it, and my little
No,
legs don't
your
work.
hands are too close together.
Ooh,
No cow is like this.
ooh,
What are you milking, a guinea pig? You're
You
mocking
were
yourself.
always
It's just
jealous of
embarrassing.
me. I had to beg Football Brad to take you out with one of his pre-popularity friends. He would shove their heads into urinals in front of their biological mothers, and even he didn't hate them that much. Please hurry.
The rouge.
Postman Christopher! A vision as always.
Won't you come in for a spot of tea?
I see you switched into shorts for the summer season.
Ah, then you've been smuggling the lips of a Kennedy.
Well, you have a lovely day, Postman Christopher.
Watch your step going down the porch. It's awful rickety. We wouldn't want any harm coming to those gorgeous legs. What an absolute dream.
Oh, you overdid it with the gorgeous comment. Lindsay, do you know what I realized?
What's that?
Postman Christopher is the spitting image of Football Brad.
Oh my God, Lynda, you're so right.
That must be why it's so disorienting to see you crowd him the way you do.
Lynda!
Oh, how he fawned after me. Oh, that I could feel his brawn pressed up against my ample bosom once more.
You can feel your bosom pressed up against his bosom if you go down to the car wash where he works.
Where he is manager. Oh, and what would you know of it? What would you know of what it's like to sleep with a Nebraskan god? Oh, we used to stay up nights just talking about our dreams. He, a player for the National Football League. I, his bride, a runway model. I would be a sensation. Designers would fall over themselves to get me in their most beautiful furs. Critics would call me callous, cruel even, to wear the pelts of these exotic creatures. But in their hearts, they would know that those animals died for a cause greater than they could ever understand. True beauty. Oh, how they would love me in Paris as I swept the runway. And experts on style and grace would call out in an almost religious ecstasy, "Halala! Halala! Halala!" Oh, and when I would leave, they would despair in similar aplomb. Gah! 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 One day, I would be detained by a crazed fan. He would take me to his furnace where he would turn me into the most beautiful fur ever conceived. Well, at first I would writhe in protest. Gah! 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 But then, eventually, as I was visited by that humorless cousin of sleep, I would understand that I was to be part of something greater than I could ever understand. True beauty. And as a solitary tear befell my eye, I would think to myself, oh, that I got to say goodbye to Lindsay one last time and apologize because sometimes